welcome today to the show. I'm your host, Prophet74. Today I have the A50s Astros. We're going to open it up and unbox them today, and we're going to talk a little bit about the system. So stick around and let me know what you guys think. Well, the Astros A50s. First, the Astros A40s were pretty good, pretty decent. Now these are a step up. Now they have two versions of this. They have one that's compatible with PC and PS4, and there's another one that's compatible with Xbox One only and Xbox S, Xbox S, Xbox, all the Xbox pretty much is compatible with. Now, this system here is pretty neat. I'm gonna talk a little bit why I got these systems and also options that you guys could have besides this. All right, so let's open it up right now. So what you guys do, you get a nice little package in here. Open it up. Ooh. Like the box detail in here. Little graphics in here. You show a picture of the whole system and all the sensors, all the connections you have, all the switch modes. We're just gonna talk about it. That's enough of details. Let's open this sucker up. So here we are. We unboxed the Astros A50. So pretty decent, pretty neat. Now let me talk a little bit about this system. Today we're not going to turn them on. We're just going to talk about what you get in the box. I'm making another video comparing them with other headsets. Let me know what you guys think about the other headsets on the next video. But today we're just going to unbox it and let's talk about it. Now I got these. They're going for $299 right now plus tax, but during Black Friday, $200. That was $100 less. It was on Amazon. It was a great buy, and I'm gonna talk about it right now. So first of all, the Astros, they feel like leathery on the side. It's pleather pretty much. It's not even, it's a plastic. That's what it is. But it feels very smooth. Now the headsets itself, they're pretty much cotton. You know, they're kind of like cushion. And one great thing about it, they're magnet. So you could always replace them with different headsets. If you wanted the pleather or leather ones, you could buy those for noise cancellation. These are also noise cancellation, but they come with a little magnet, 3 little magnet connections right there. If you see them, 3, and they just pretty much lock in easily. Now, let me talk about these headsets right now. The blue, it's an awesome little blue. It's like the blue is a powder coated blue. So it's pretty neat. It has little indentations of elevation of the headset that you want to put on. I'm gonna put them on real neat. It's pretty awesome. They feel comfortable. You can push up if you want. They open up more wider. They're very neat. They feel so comfortable in my head. One great thing about it is that there's some docking station connections in the bottom. We're gonna give you some more little description about it. But first of all, let me talk about the headsets itself first. So the volume is down here. There's a volume control here, and there's also another connection feature that it's pretty awesome that I just figured out. There's different settings that Astro has on the side of the panel here that you go. It starts with 1, 2, and 3, and there's different configuration. You know how you have a monitor, TV, you could put TV, dynamic, game mode. It's the same thing. They have 3 different modes that they preset for you. You could go in there in the software and configure yourself. Now there is a connection here for the audio surround sound, because this is a 7.1 audio surround sound. Also, there's a charging meter here. It tells you if it's charging, if it's going through the system, if it's turning off, and there's an off and on button here on the top too also. Now there is another thing that they talked about that I like about it. So say you're playing a game, and this thing knows how to save battery, so it knows when it's on your head. There's some sensors in here that it feels your head, and it's pretty much, it stays on. So as soon as you put them down, there's 20 seconds, it turns off. But as soon as you put them on, the system automatically turns off. This saves a lot of battery, of course, and it's a great feature that I like about it. Now, another awesome great feature about it, say you're playing with your friends, and your wife or somebody's talking to you and you want people to find out on the other end, you could just mute by pulling them up, and they automatically go into the mute mode. This is a great feature. Instead of you turning off, finding a button, turning it off, or doing some switch, just raise the damn headset and you're pretty much set. The great thing about it, it tells you there's a big old right and the left description here, so you will never get confused which one's which. The left is on this side, of course, and the right's on this side. So like I said, if somebody's talking to you, just raise it up, boom, cancellation. It has noise cancellation, so surround sound people, if you're playing a game, they can't hear your background noise. It's pretty much just gonna hear your audio from your headset. So let's move on and talk about other options in here. Now, they do give you the optical cable. It's in here right now. I'm not gonna get it out. Now let's talk about a little optical cable. So computers have an optical connection if you have a video card, and if you have a PlayStation 4, it has an optical connection. Now, the reason I got these is because if you're going to be streaming and you want to be able to interact with with the other players, and you want to be able to record, it's an easier option to record with the optical connection, and these are great sets for that. So let me move on here and talk about more of the base station. The base is pretty neat. Now, the base has two optical connections in the back. There's an output and input connection here on the side of it. I'm gonna have a little description of the optical connections in here. Also, in the same size, you have another audio connection port, an auxiliary connection here on the side. Now, a great thing about it, on this side, there's a PC and a PS4 switch. So you could have this connected to both systems and just switch from PlayStation 4 to PC by a switch button. You don't have to reconnect or reconfigure anything. Just move it left and right and it's ready to go. Now there is a USB connection because that's what powers the whole system, and that's what maintains the charging station. Now these things automatically dock in here. They stand here and they pretty much dock and set to go. You grab them. There's little indentation in the bottom that you could dock them either way. They pretty much fall in the same place and they're always ready to go. So you have them on top of your table, you pick them up. Now we're going to talk about it in description on the next video, where we're going to compare these with other systems and we're going to see what's the best insert for you. Now this is a very costly system, but it's one of the best ones out there, and we're going to find out why is it one of the best ones. Now the reason I got these, like I said, it has the option to go from PC to PS4. I like to play both systems, so I like to have one unit instead of me moving any kind of cables configuration, have them on one system. It's great. Now another thing is they give you the manual, of course. Always consult manual before you start connecting anything, and they give you the power, the USB connection, and they give you a great little box, of course, so you could have all this stuff set up in there. Now the great thing about this whole system is, like I said, it's battery consuming is minimum. It saves a lot of batteries. It's 15-hour life battery. It's a pretty awesome deal. It's a 5 megahertz wireless connection. The modifications on this is outstanding. There's different features for all this stuff. Now let's talk about the great thing about it. So here you spend $300 on this headset and you bought an Xbox One. What do you do when this is not compatible with X1? No problem. You pretty much have to just buy a base, the Xbox base, that connects to the Xbox One, Xbox X, Xbox S. You just buy this system, which is $100. You buy it and you could use the same headset for an Xbox. It's not just for a PS4 or X, or like I said, PC. It could be for an Xbox just by replacing the base station, the base. So it's a pretty neat little thing. When you plug it in, it charges up automatically. Like I said, it has a little light indicating that it's charging on the side of the controller, on the side of the headset. The optical connections are here. Today it was a great buy buying this stuff. I mean, I was so excited to get an ASTRO because I've been trying to save money just to buy this system, and as soon as they released the A50s, I was on top of it because I was about to get an A40 when I saw this system out there. I changed my mind, and this is one thing that's great thing. I like a wireless system. I want to be tangle free, and I want to be able to switch from PC to PS4. This was a great buy for me. That's the only reason. It's convenient for me to have something like this. So on the next video, we're going to compare these, the audio and everything else, with the rest of them, and with the wireless system, and we're going to talk a little bit more in depth. So if you like what you see, subscribe to the show. I'm your host, Prophet 74, out.